I tell you, family. You know, I was I'm about to go into sleep mode until I came across this. The TV. The TV was still running and stuff. The subject about Erykah Badu making remarks about Adolf Hitler and how he was a good painter, seeing the good in people. She's a humanist and all this stuff. I was looking at TMZ, looking at the talking heads do what they do on TMZ. And I was on the internet looking through some stuff, like her remarks. I don't know if she trying to stay relevant. She thinks she done fell off or whatever. But those comments was not necessary. They was unnecessary. My thing is this, family. I still rock with my soul sister. That's one of my queens from back in the day up until now. But it seems like she's kind of losing it. Because you got to watch what you say and to what measure you say it. Now, I won't go deep. You know how I go. So, that's like saying you're going to see the good when we, as melanated people, got sold over here in America by our kingdomship over in Africa, okay? Because they was hoodwinked and we was tricked. We didn't know when we hit the Caribbean islands, when they done all the buck breaking and all the atrocities and all the demeaning things to us in the Caribbean islands. Then when they broke our spirit and our soul, then they took us into the Americas. So you gonna give those so-called settlers and pilgrims and people that had us on those boats in the Middle Passage, you gonna see the good in them. Because I'm asking you a question, sister. You gonna see the good in them. See how this works? That's why I try to tell people, when you say stuff, you better know what you're talking about. Because it's just like you saying, you're gonna see the good in those people. You're gonna see the good in the clan. You're gonna see the good in all that tar and feathering. You're gonna see the good of all that 100 years of lynching. You're gonna see the good in those men that took Emmett Till. The men that took Emmett Till and done that thing, in the cut, what they done to Emmett Till. So you're gonna see the good in them. That's what you saying. Because if you take the similarities on what Hitler is responsible for, it's almost the same. You see where I'm going at with this? It was wrong for her to say that. I don't know what the hell she was thinking about, or she was high or something. Yeah, she gonna get backlash. They will probably be talking about this for a couple days. It's already trending on YouTube, but I'm gonna take a little deeper. What the hell made her see the good in someone that was responsible of ethnic cleansing in a demonic way? So you're gonna see the good in someone that's responsible for a lot of people being exterminated. So if you're gonna see the good in him, you might as well say you seeing the good in the people that, aided in our extermination in the Atlantic slave trade, in a watery grave that's in the abyss in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm not gonna play with this. I told you, y'all know how I go. Think about marinate on that, folks. Marinate on that. She talked about Bill Cosby. I'm gonna stay fair and balanced with that. Now, I done a video about that a long time ago. As far as his allegations, I believe some of those women are guilty. Some of those women willingly done it. Some of them done it, and some of them was, forced to do it. That's how I see it. I mean, that's my take on that. I think a vast majority agreed with the terms and conditions, to get the money, and he helped pay for women's colleges and stuff. Some of them done it, and it wasn't, they was used to it. Then some of them kept their mouth closed because back then it was a taboo, and he went on and roughshod them, whatever the case may be. But my thing is, she messed up when she talked about Hitler, man. You know what I'm saying, family? Because when you do that, it sends a deeper meaning to people like me. That means if you see the good in a person like that, and whether she know it or not, it was slaves, and they was killing black folks over there. They kept that hush hush. Do your research, they was experimenting on blacks too, and they was killing blacks over there in the Holocaust too. Oh yes, they were. Yes, there was. What's that? It's another documentary I was saying. The Nubian, something like that. It's a word for that, but they was Africans. I think they was either British or Germans or Russian, whatever the case may be. It's a documentary about Shark Island. Shark Island, the first Holocaust. That's right, the first Holocaust. When it came to black folks. Just go look it up. Shark Island. I've done so much research. Sometimes I can't remember everything, but the documentary is called Shark Island. It was like the first Holocaust on American soil, something like that. When it got to do, when it got to do with us as black folks. See, this sister right here, she's confused, family. I hope they ain't get to her. I don't know. But when you make remarks like that, it's a black eye. Okay? It's a black eye. Certain things you shouldn't play. Certain things you shouldn't say. Certain things you shouldn't play games with. Okay? Because when you say that, you give him a pass. You see good in a man like that. Well, you might as well say you see good in a slave master. That means you see good in the ones that brought Sarah Bachman over to to York. She was promised milk and honey. She was promised the promised land. But when she got to York, she was like a exhibit. She was in a human zoo, and they treated her like an animal until her latter days, and she died. She was paraded around like a circus animal. So all you women that like to shake your ass and all that stuff, that's where that comes from. Y'all get your ass is your worth. Look at the Black Venus. Read some books. Research Black Venus. Research Sarah Bachman. Then y'all think twice of thinking your ass is your worth. Your ass is not your worth. You got a brain too. That's just a part of anatomy. I'm not playing with this, y'all. We gotta stop playing, cause everyone thinking we a joke, and this just add more insult to injury when this chick get up here and make remarks like that. You gotta think about it on a deeper level. I can go on about this, but I had to bring this to your attention. You gotta be careful. You know, I'm not gonna down the sister all the way down, but I'm pissed about that, cause she know better, and she's way smarter than that, and she knows that. I think she just trying to do it because she want to be relevant again. So she started a shitstorm, and I hope she can die it down, because people pissed off about this. I mean, this is her way of staying relevant. Staying relevant. It's the wrong way of going about it. Send me your comments about this subject topic, and I'll catch up with y'all later. And Mr. Tyler, I'm all good, man. I'm just tired, man. TJI, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day. I'm good. Thanks for asking anyway. Peace out, bro. And with that, I'm out.